But it is so neat because you come as close as sisters, maybe closer. You start to feel their needs. You feel their hurt. You feel their pain, but you also feel their cheer and their excitement. We talked about what is a friend. A friend is somebody who's on the same side of a struggle that you are. And when we're praying together, you're sharing that struggle. I think God meant us to pray together, not to pray just by ourselves. And yes, we're supposed to have that time to ourselves where we can spend time one-on-one with God. But I think He also meant for us to pray with others. James 5:16 says, "Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much." And that was one of the things we talked about. Sharing burdens, sharing joy, sharing the many different things. And we want to give those of you who weren't here an opportunity. So if you will put your name on, each of you put your name on a rainbow. If there's two of you at a table, you can exchange them. And once you have a prayer partner, pray for that person every morning. Pray for that person every night. It's amazing how the Lord will impress upon you a burden that they might have. If that person you're praying for goes to the altar and you feel like the Lord telling you they need somebody, go down there and just, whether you can say something and pray with them or just kneel beside them and let them know you're there and you really are praying for them and caring. So really, the other thing I did want to talk about was about getting a prayer notebook and being able to write inside your prayer request and being able to then mark them off. As your prayers are answered, maybe take a sticker. You can say, I've got one there that's been marked off. And it wasn't answered exactly the way I wanted it to be, but it was answered. And I was able to put something there to say, yes, God heard my prayer and He answered it. It might not have been the way I was praying, but I know that He cares, and I know that He knows what's best for us. But later, at the end of the year, you can go back and look and see what the Lord's done, what you can thank Him for, and you can praise Him for, month by month, year by year. And I just would encourage each one of you to do this. Whether you get a regular journal or just a little notebook, write your prayer request down. If your prayer sister has an urgent need, or you do, pick up that phone and call them. Tell them. Maybe you can't even tell them what's wrong. Maybe you just need to say, I need the prayers right now. And maybe you don't want it around everybody. Maybe you don't want the whole church to be able to pray about it right now. Maybe you're not comfortable with that. Call your prayer sister. You don't even have to tell her what it is. Okay? So I would encourage each of you to do this. And like I said, the Lord has really blessed me. I've only had a month now. And if I had worked so hard. But no, I'm kidding. The Lord has been so good. And I have grown so much closer to the Lord and to my friend. So I'd encourage you to do that. Like I said, make sure you find somebody who hasn't traded theirs and swap it tonight. And then take it home and put it somewhere. Mine is on top of my refrigerator. I'm going to see it quite a few times during the day because I know that's one place I'm going to go. And every time I walk up there, there's my prayer sister, and I remember to pray for her.
Get to know somebody that goes to the church that often.
So far, and so far we haven't collected that much. For what? For our offering, our missionary offering. No, not for that. I counted what we've already collected. This is already September. She belongs at this table. She's getting there pretty fast. We've already collected right at $200. So that's, Lord always takes care of it, but I don't have a basket, but I do have a And we're gonna pass, you need to put your admission money in this before you pay for your bill.
That's a good idea.
Susan, I need to ask you,
It's good, isn't it?
was there any mission that I paid? Or did I take it? I don't remember, okay. Okay, then I put it in the thing. I'm sorry. Okay. So anyway, this is what I have for the offering. So Joyce will start passing it around. And also, also I want you to know that,
I just wait, get their desserts out, and then I'll be right back. Yes, ma'am.
I already prayed for you every day.
we've already got a theme for this next year. It's amazing, I got it.
You do it.
It's
If you want to give me yours, I'll
give me
pray
the
for you,
theme
but I
and my
like to
outline.
exchange with somebody
Just
that I
a
don't
couple
know
weeks
that's in
before
church.
My life fell apart. So I think it's really neat, and I'm not going to share what it is because I have to talk to the deacon's wife, not to get their approval, but I want them to be personal. And also, it's really they need help. Anyway, a few months ago, I had this person that I work with that just seemed to be unbearable to me, and it just was driving me nuts. Some days she still does, but that's the second part. Anyway, I started working on adversity. When adversity comes into your life. And so I've got a lesson planned on that now. In the next couple of months, I don't know who's going to be having what meetings, but I really feel that I need to share that. That I need as soon as possible. Because when the Lord allowed me to do this, it was just a person that works. It was just an irritation to me. And some days, like I said, she still is. Anyway, without even knowing what the Lord had planned for our family and for our life. So I'm realizing more and more that whatever God is putting in my life, it's there to get me ready for something. And because I have such a burden for this ladies group, I'm going to try to be as honest and open with you about everything and to help you see these things and to see how God helps get us through. Whether it's just a little adversity, like an annoying person that you work with, which is really a little adversity, or something major, like what has just hit our family. And without God, and strength that He gives me, I want to be able to use every day. Without support, I felt through the days, my church family, to make it day by day. But I'm so glad that I have a God and a prayer sister that I know is there for me. And it was funny that night that Patty, she made me sit back down because I was going to move off that stool. She goes, no, you got to sit here. And she started talking and she shared more in depth what she did tonight. And I told the ladies, because we hadn't had the meeting at the church yet, I said, you just don't know what is ahead of people or how much a prayer sister is needed at this time. And I'm thankful that God knows those things. And His plan all comes together. And His purpose is going to be glorified no matter what. And that's what I want more than anything. For the life of you ladies at our church to be glorified. Make sure that money is back running. Joyce ate so much food, I don't know if we can pay for it.
Okay, so we're gonna do the game, the get to know you game. So, this is in a musical
Alright, everyone gets a sheet of paper. Everyone gets a sheet of paper.
your
pin,
bank.
it's a press-on pin, it says press on it. It's the precious moment.
Precious moment, memento.
So we're supposed to guess whose that is?
Right, and this is bag 18.
So right 1 to 21,
Right,
One
okay.
to 21.
And on 18, right.
and on 18.
So that's number 18.
I don't have to do it. I'll bring it.
Oh,
Oh, we know what that is.
What's the number?
16. Does anyone need a closer look at it?
No, I'm still working on the first one.
There's actually two there. I
What if we don't know the names?
Yes.
Put the lady in the blue shirt, the lady in the green shirt.
Can we start with the next one, or?
Sure.
Okay. 17, number 17, it's a camera.
Oh,
Likes to take pictures.
Okay. I'll grab the next one.
Okay, number 4. No, number 8.
Jerry glasses on
Number 8 is a birdhouse.
Fifteen.
I know. Number 20, a scene of cows.
Bunch of heifers. That's really cute.
Right.
somebody's name and we don't have it.
Oh, this is number 6, and it says lists on it. It's got a birthday list, CD
We know who that
list,
is.
Christmas gift list.
What was the number?
There's not one ring. It's number 6.
Okay, and we have a few that wrote something down if they forgot to bring something. So this is number 21. And it's a little statue of a grandma in a rocking chair holding a baby. Oh, that's what it would be. Grandma in a rocking chair holding a baby.
What number was it?
21.
What number?
21. This is number 13, and it's a picture of somebody's grandbaby.
Okay, well, let us see.
That's
Grandbabies.
What number was that?
It looks like, I don't know if it's grandbaby, it's baby. It's baby. It's two little, it's a little baby and the two youngins. I don't either.
Is that 13?
That is number 13. I don't recognize him either. I think I know who it is.
You gotta remember that I wrote it down.
I don't recognize
Did everybody do something, Pauline? Or did we just have, did everybody bring something?
Everyone here brought something.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, even Kim and I. We're in it.
But nobody did.
Very good. Number 12. I would think it's from a roller skate.
I thought it was a donut.
Obviously, you know this isn't
Like
mine.
a donut from back here.
Rollerblades or roller
That's the
skate.
old fashioned roller.
Or is it a hockey puck? I don't know.
That's the number.
Number 12. Wheel.
12.
Number 12.
Number 4, it's a little figurine of, it looks
Are we ready? Number 14. Okay. We've got a book, The Cage for Christ, and Precious Moments, and it's the one that where she's embroidering mother. 14. A book and a precious moment figurines embroidering mother.
Number 1, it's a pencil and it says the American Manual Alphabet and it's got sign language on it. Number 1.
Yeah, but I already wrote her down for something.
That was several ladies here. There's several ladies that signed in this group.
Okay, are we ready? Number 7. Number 7. Teddy bear. Is that a red polka dot?
Bear.
Okay. Anybody need to see the bear? Okay, we're ready.
This is number 3, and it is a guitar pick. Number 3.
I wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have talked to this person today.
Okay. Number 5 is a magazine called Advance for Medical Laboratory Professionals. Medical Laboratory Professionals. Number 5 is a doctor. We don't know.
This is number 10. This is a little teapot
Oh,
pen.
there we go.
Thank
you.
We're going to get some blood right.
Okay, number 19. I am pulling out of the bag books. Number 19 is books. Books. Okay, is this right? We have 3 more.
Okay, this is number 2. A Kleenex. Yes.
A tissue.
A tissue. Would you like to see it? That's cute. Sorry.
Ready? Number 11 is note paper with a picture of Colorado on the top. Number 11, Colorado note paper.
Okay, number 11.
Number 11. And last one.
Number 9, it's a calendar. It just says September 2002. And I'm not going to open up anymore. There's 2 names on it. So, of people that are in this room. So I just has a calendar. It just says September 2002 on it.
And what number is it?
Number 9. Yeah, sentence.
After we give your name, just give a brief, like a sentence or a half a sentence. Why you put that in your bag. Okay, number 1 is Patia. Number 2 is Sandy Williams.
Oh, my God.
Was that both
Well, they were supposed to guess, but I'm glad to write them down just because that'll help me know the ladies.
All I do is like
Lately,
well, more so than before.
And number 3 is moi. I'm learning to play. And number 4 is Kim. Oh no, Kim O'Leary. Kim O'Leary. That wasn't a precious moment.
No, it's a holiday.
It's okay. I'm telling you.
Nobody was listening, antique.
Okay. Number 5 is Barb. I did. And she will explain why. She reads medical professional magazine.
I'm working on medical diagnosis
Number 6 is Joyce. Anyone not get that? Number 7, Kim Scott.
I just have always liked bears and
I don't know yet. You know what? Come to that when you come to that.
everybody in the room, my secret sister's giving me bears.
Number 8 is Amanda.
Yay!
What was Amanda? I don't
The
remember.
birdhouse.
Why the birdhouses are all over my house.
She collects bird
They're in
down.
my living room.
Oh, I should have known that because Martha said you guys talked about that.
They're everywhere.
Okay. Number 9 is Karen. Explain the calendar.
It's because, the reason it's the calendar is because we have the Wednesday night team sign up thing. The names on it work and it takes the first Wednesday.
Second Wednesday names on the Wednesday.
She's trying to get us to sign up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nobody signed up.
Number 10 is Patty. And number 11 is Rose. And number 12 is Janet.
You have to go.
And
You come in the door.
she's a skater.
I did figure some names, but I chose not to. I got smart.
Well, now we learned something about you, dear. Cool.
Okay, 13 is Sandy. Our fourth Sandy. Sandy, what was?
That's
I don't remember. Oh, the picture. Okay.
anyone's around me, those little those are grandchildren.
Okay. And number 14 is Catherine.
I love to read and I love to sew and cross stitch.
And what's the significance?
The book is because I love to read.
Okay.
I love to read. I mean, I read all the time. I'm a
Oh,
nut
that
about reading.
was a precious moment.
And that was a precious
I was-
moment.
oh, okay.
She's cross stitching actually, but I love to
Okay.
sew and cross stitch. So
Okay.
kind of cross stitch.
Mine was too, but they said she was pregnant.
What?
Mine was a little hollow.
Okay.
That's okay.
Number 15 is Chrissy.
Yay!
I got it.
Why does your voice love to do?
And 16, Dolores.
Even I do
Does
that.
she need to explain why? And 17, Sandy Oldingham. She's using a camera right now. 18, Gail.
Okay. I do love precious moments. I feel like those.
I didn't know that.
The little girl is ironing, which, believe it or not, I actually like to iron, but I don't do it that much. And when I sew, I have to iron, so that's kind of. And I also need to remember to press on.
Then 19 is Sandy Mossman, and that was the book. And 20, Suzanne. Cattle. And 21, the grandma is Wanda. Yeah.
You didn't get
Did
those?
anyone get them all right? Out of 21.
Including myself.
I got 13.
How many?
I got 10. 12. She got 13.
Oh. Anybody beat 13?
Missing servants.
We will keep Susanna. And y'all be sure to select your object on your way.
Don't tell me let me guess, it's a wheel hoist.
No, but I think she cheated off of my thing.
Anybody want to sign up? I have another Wednesday open. It's for the team.
We do something a little different this time for our devotion. Several ladies in my group, we've all got the same sheet of paper, and we're going to each go to a table, and we're going to have little mini devotions and discussion groups. And when it just hopefully we can open up and talk and share, and we're just going to do something a little different, and that's going to kind of be our devotion. And I'm going to have Sandy and Gail go over to Rose, this table, and then Gail will do that, and then we're going to all go to the other table.
How much time do we have, Kim?
Yes.
Probably about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll pray. We've got some prayer requests, and then we'll pray. You're at this table.
Let me know.
Okay, great.
You could do a meal for Joy first.
And I think what she was asking, if it could be in disposable containers, that way she doesn't have to worry about giving them back to you. She can just throw it away. You know, that's one less thing she needs to worry about. So, and we need to pray for Scott Wright. And Mrs. Zollenkamp, if you could just tell us, Sarah had to take him to the hospital today. He's out, but I think he's doing some tests tomorrow. If you could just share with us.
They're doing a scope test. They did a scope of the upper part today, and his esophagus and stomach and lungs were all okay. So they know it's lower, but he was having some bleeding, and they're just not sure what it is, and so they're going to do the lower scope test tomorrow. And she's going to be over there all that time in Denton, at Denton Community. And so Amanda's going to take care of Caitlin, looks like, and then maybe take her up to Nurser, for Sarah to nurse her. So just keep him in your prayers. He's just, he's had trouble ever since we've known him with intestinal problems. And they've never been able to really diagnose everything and be able to get help for him. So that's why he misses so much church, because he's sick all the time. So.
And then tomorrow is the anniversary, the year anniversary of 911, and we need to pray for those families. There's a lot of hurting people, and our nation is still hurting. And then I know Sandy's traveling on Saturday to go be a new grandma, and so we need to pray for safety. And if there's anybody else that has a prayer request,
Good, and we'll have to baby.
right there. Patty?
I'd like for you to pray for my sister, Pauletta Raleigh. Her husband passed away in August, and my brother passed away on Christmas Eve, and it's just been a really hard year for our family. But I just think she just needs prayer, She's just, sad. And so I just ask her that God would just give her strength and grace to get through this hard time.
Yes, Patty.
I mentioned a few weeks ago, Dr. Sohn that I work with, his wife had surgery and was not doing well. She had surgery again today, and she's she really needs our prayers, but not only that, they're Jewish and they are non-believers, but it's a good time that we can all be praying for them and that maybe through all this, they'll find a little.
Anybody else?
Comment spoken.
Okay. Yes. Amy.
Remember Jimmy's throat? He's been having some problems where any type of talking or teaching, he just loses his voice and gets a really bad sore throat. And then as he rests his voice, it comes back. But it seems to be every Sunday and Wednesday he loses his voice. And the doctor said the only thing he can do about it is rest his voice, which is kind of hard.
Well, I've asked Pauline to lead us in prayer, and I do want to, I want to thank the ladies in my group, and thank y'all for coming out and sharing this evening. So, Pauline.
Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank